Hey everybody, it's Michael with the Southern Geeks, and today I'm going to be running two of the skidding farms that I like to do. One's going to be over in the Swamp of Sorrows, the other one will be in the wetlands, and these aren't going to be just traditional, but more aimed at targeted, what would you say, targeted materials, the black whelp scale and the turtle scale. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so this area is Swamp of Sorrows. And what we're going to be going after, it's going to be this area right down here in the bottom right hand corner of it. And what we're going to be going for is we're going to be after the Sorrow Merc Snapjaws, these turtles here. And that's all we're really worried about. And the reason why we're going after these turtles is you've got a chance of getting thick leather, thick hide, sorry, turtle meat, and turtle scales. And of course, you can, possibly get world drops, different things like that. I'm not really too worried about that. I'm not here for the transmog. I'm just here for these very reliable uh, skinning items, and they sell really quick and for good gold. But what I'm going to do is we're going to run this area, and you'll see my route and everything. We're going to start right over here, and of course, I'm a hunter, so as being the hunter, I got Stilts, my water strider here, so I'm gonna get him to do surface trot, and he's gonna go out there and kill that one, no problem. Um, and we're gonna run along, and we're just gonna kill them and skin them. I do have the Dark Moon Firewater on right now, so that'll help me a little bit with the speed of it. And I do have a partial speed set. I've got two pieces of Azurite gear, the helm and the chest. I need to get the shoulders, but still, I mean, it gives me 194, or after I kill something, 164, because there is a little bit of a debuff from Pathfinder with being a Beastmaster hunter. But this is the route that I take, and this is, to me, one of the easiest, skinning farms as far as just relaxing. I wish the bridges were just a touch taller so I could actually run up under them. I wouldn't have to run around them. Now this one I can. I can run up under it. Pretty sure I can. I may not be able to. No, I thought I could for some reason. I was wrong. Now, one of the things that I did to make it a little bit easier is I actually keybound the interact key to my E. And so it just makes it a little bit easier to where I'm not having to, click on it. All I really using my mouse for is to, guide my guy, the direction, anything that he's running in.
Too far away.
Alright, so that is all of it. And then all I do, don't worry about mounting up or anything, because to me it doesn't really, it probably would save a touch of time, but, it's not that much of a deal. Alright, so that's the route, You saw me, I run down, come around this loop, come back down, and then I just run straight across everything right back to this very first one. And their spawn time is really quick. It's not an instant or a hyper spawn or anything, but they do force respawn and as you're going along killing them, they you know, they're constantly respawning. But what I'm going to do now is I will start this timer, and we're going to go through and see just how much of these I can get within 15 minutes. All right, and then we'll kind of just do rough math with that. We'll just times it times 4, but I want to see what can I get, you know, within 15 minutes and everything. So let's get that started. And I'll speed this part of it up because I know y'all don't want to sit here for 15 minutes of me just running around killing turtles. Right here, set us up a little campfire, you know, make everything nice and cozy, and we're gonna look and see what did we get. All right, so I mean, as you can see over there, it's what, 26 on the rugged leather, which market value is 125 gold. On the thick leather, total of 1277 gold. On the turtle scales, a total of 838 gold. The thick hide does not drop that often, but it's a total of 4 gold. And the turtle meat for a total of 597 gold. So that's 6, 1450, 1450, 57, 57. So 5,500 in gold. That's just from the materials. And then we do that times 4, 20, so probably 18 to 24,000 gold an hour just off of raw materials. But the other thing that we did not take into account with this is these big mouth clams, which within 15 minutes, I'm going to stop that. Within 15 minutes, you know, got around 40. Ended up with 45, but, you know, I did run over the 15-minute mark by a bit. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and open these up real fast. These, I mean, you could, you know, figure up, okay, there's 8 gold each, a little over 8 gold, so it's 178 per stack. And you can sell them straight on the auction house as they are and let somebody else take the chance. But I want to see, because these can drop pearls. A little bit slower. You know, you can drop good pearls. And so that could, you know, ultimately be a lot more. So we got what 1 golden pearl, 387, got 2 of the blacks. They're a little over 8 gold each, and then the iridescent is a little over 8 gold. So, you know, I mean, not bad. It's you know, a nice little add-on. And then, just so we can kind of give an idea, you know, the ebb and hold helmet's 1,300 on my realm, 273 for these pauldrons. The ebb and hold shoulder pads almost 600, 138, and then of course 8 gold because it's a ring. You know, that I'm not going to count into this. I'm going to say this reliably, I would say around 20,000. You know, which for a skinning farm that takes no time to do, no effort, you know, absolutely would be worth it. You know, you've got just a little bit of time that you can come on and play the game, and you need to build up a little bit of gold, and then once you get it listed, it's going to sell really fast. So speaking of getting it listed, that's what we're going to do real quick. I'm going to jump over to the auction house and just list the materials. All right, so see you guys there. All right, so as you can see, we're back here in the wonderful city of Stormwind, and And Dark Moon Fair is going on right now, so of course we got the balloons and everything up everywhere. I do like Dark Moon Fair. Alright. So all I'm going to worry about is no transmog, no battle pets. We're just going to run a post scan on all the materials that we gathered up. That should be everything. See it all disappear. Poof, and there it went. Alright. And that's it. I mean, now we just wait for them to start selling and profit. You know? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Over here, I'm gonna dump all this, the trash.
Would you like to purchase something?
You know, unless you needed it for something. Just dump all of that.
Off and away.
But that's it. And so now we're going to go to our next farming area or skinning area, I should say, and see what kind of potential we've got with that. So I will see you guys there. Okay, so this spot is going to be in the wetlands, and a lot of people come here to skin, and mainly what they're coming here to skin is over here, because it is a hyper spawn area, the Ebon slave hunters. And you take these out, these out, these out, and you're just skinning them. And you got some over here, and that's all well and good, but that's not what I'm here for. And that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is these little fellas right here, the Ebon whelps. Alright, so they have a chance of dropping light leather, medium hide, and of course the black whelp scale. And being that I had to get some more Dark Moon Firewater, so that's really why my chest is there. And you've got a chance of potentially getting 2 different battle pets, the Dark Whelpling and the Crimson Whelpling. Now that's not why we're here, but it is just a happy bonus, because they do sell very well. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to cover this area here almost in a loop fashion, cross over the road, and then loop here and back. You know, just constantly doing this, killing all the whelps that you see, that you come across. Alright, now there will be some Ebon slave hunters that that do end up getting killed, and that's just because they're right there. They're in the loop and everything, and so, you know, they'll drop a little bit of leather as well. But yeah, so that's essentially what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to drink my fire water and start my timer, and we're going to run this for 15 minutes, just like we did last time. Of course, all of the, you know, skinning and everything, I'll speed it up in just a moment. Minute, and so we'll just close this one in. This is another one that, like, if you're max level, it's a pretty mindless one. You just run around, see them, kill them. pretty straightforward. And I'm sure you probably saw, I'll go over here to where I don't have to worry about anything, you know, bebopping along. There we go. Well, alright. So, let's look and see what all we got. And like I said, I'm sure you saw, stop that. I did get a Dark Whelpling to drop, which is really, really nice. The the sale rate on them is not that great. It is a battle pet, and it's been a battle pet that's been around for a very long time. But throw one up on the auction house, and you never know. You never know what's going to pop up from that. Let's see. So we ended up with 100 of our light leather, 81 of the black whelp scales, 56 of the medium leather. The medium hide we got 3, and light hide we got 8. And that's the cloth here, the linen and wool cloth that came from killing the that time whenever I went through the middle and killed the slave hunters and the whelp stealers, the orcs and the dragons. But let's see. So the light leather is about 100. Let's say 200. The black whelp scales is another 420, so almost 600. 600, and let's say 900. Yeah, 950 from that. So 950, you do that times 4, that's 36, about 3,800 gold. So not as profitable as the turtle scale that we did earlier, but still, I mean, it's a good farm, and that added potential bonus because the ebon whelps dropped the dark whelpling, and and then you have the zone drop, which is the crimson whelpling, and so it can drop both of them. But and a little bit of transmog, but like I said, the transmog I'm not going to figure in because some of it is way overpriced. Like the smoldering boots, the sales rate is not that great on my realm. Um, the defender boots isn't really much, 273. If you have the garrison, from Warlords of Draenor, for me, I usually take things like this and I'll hearth back to the garrison, and I've got the enchanting, building, and so I'll just disenchant everything and just get the materials out of it, things that I don't need, and then of course, all your different little pieces of trash that you can get. But yeah, so that is my wetlands farm. Alright, so now we're back in Stormwind, so we're just going to run over here real quick. We're going to throw these up. And we're just going to do our materials like before. Get those items up and running. I'm saying black was a below minimum price. Let me see what they're actually selling for. Black whelp scale, 372. Okay, so they've got them kind of marked down a little bit, but still, it's gold and it doesn't take that much effort to get it. But yeah, so there's the first two that we're going to be going over in this video. There will be more to come. Different, besides just your traditional medium leather, light leather, but more tailor-made skinny farms. We're going to start out with Eastern Kingdoms, and then move over to Kalimdor, and so on and so forth through the different areas, everything. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap this video up with two of the first skinning farms that we have. There will be more coming out, some more mining farms as well as transmog farms. But if you like what you saw, then give me a click the subscribe button, the like button, comment, all the normal things. But until next time, good luck and happy gold making.